Massive Genomics is a company formed in 2015 with the aim of giving information to patients and doctors, with educating them or giving them more information to help them understand the genetic perspective of cancer, help the clients and the doctors in selecting a effective therapy for treatment of cancer, and to go on further to help them to know if the therapy they are using is working or not. That way the client and the doctor are able to save time and money, and if you're able to achieve that, the patient goes home emotionally satisfied. So here we are trying to demystify cancer. We are looking at cancer from a genetic perspective, meaning that cancer has now become a disease where genetics has to play a part. In the definition of cancer, it is a cell that has undergone a mutation and has become mutant. The cell has ways to help itself avoid detection, avoid cell death, and proliferate, meaning to grow more and more without a stop. Our work here is to find genetic information from the cancer cells and be able to understand better how a cancer evolves from, let's say, stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3 to stage 4, in a way that now we are able to get a genetic information, get a relevant drug targets, so that we can be able to fight cancer from a genetic perspective. Meaning once you have the right genetics and the right therapeutics matching together, we're able to fight cancer in a smart way. And now, because cancer is a disease where we want to get the genetic information, so we have to go in a very smart way. We now understand that cancer sheds its cells and DNA into the bloodstream. It is now easy through a blood draw to take some quantity, 10 ml of blood, analyze it through DNA extraction, and analyze it in a laboratory using DNA sequencing technologies. From that, we're able to get a genetic map of the cancer. We're able now to again analyze it using computing power, and from that we're able to give the client or the doctor or the patient information. So the duration of the sample can take as few as 3 days to analyze a sample, but due to logistics, we have to get a sample from Meru, we have to get a sample from Nyeri. The logistic parts, the sample will take 7 days from the time we receive the sample to the time the client receives their result. So we have found let me give you a good example why we do not use a meter. It's like when you want to build a house, you need to dig several pits, sample pits, to know the foundation level. So when you do a normal tissue biopsy, it is like digging one sample pit and using that to find the average foundation level. That does not make sense. We need the cancer in different parts of a tumor have different genetic signatures. If you take it from the right side, it represents a different signature. If you take it from the left, a different signature. That way you do not get the overall picture of the cancer. But through blood, as it sheds to different veins and the bloodstream, you get a whole picture, whole 3D view of the cancer. people should visit Massive Genomics, because through just one blood test, you are able to get a whole cancer solution. Meaning, when you come to Massive Genomics, we are able to answer very key aspects of cancer. Do you have cancer or not? We are able to answer that question. Do you have a effective therapy for your cancer? We are able to answer that question. Is your cancer reducing? Is the drugs or therapy you are taking, is it working? We are able to answer those questions. So just through one test, we are able to cover all the aspects of cancer and able to make a patient journey more effectively, or in a way we save you time, money, and if you're able to do that, we save you emissions.